You was looking at the heavy rain through your window. Jungkook came and put his hands on your shoulder. Bayan, it's raining outside. Jungkook, yes. You looked at him and smiled. I know, what are you going to do? You hold his hands and ran outside to the rain. At you guys' room, you guys changed your dress and lay down on the bed. You put your head on his chest. Bayan, tomorrow is one of my classmates' birthday. There is a party. Jungkook, what time is it? Bayan, 8 p.m. Time skip. Next day. He got ready. Jimin is here to pick you up. Jimin, where is Jungkook? Bayan, he's not home. He had some work. Jimin, okay, let's go. At the party, you and Jimin entered the club. Yep, the party was at a club. Hara, Bayan and Jimin, you guys came. Bayan, happy birthday, Hara. Jimin, happy birthday. Hara, thank you so much. Now enjoy the party. You both nod. Time skip. Jungkook's boo. It's 2 a.m. now. Where is she? I told her to be home before 10 p.m. I should have gone to pick her up. It's not safe to be out this time. And her and Jimin's phones are switched off. Jungkook is so angry. He's waiting for you at the living room. And finally, you are here. Jungkook, he stood up and came near you. Jungkook, do you have any idea what the time is now? Bayan, it's past 2 a.m. Jungkook, I told you to be home before 10:30. He shouts and you flinch. Bayan, I had reasons. Bayan, you are my husband only. You don't have right to say what I should do. I will do whatever I want. Jungkook, then do whatever you want. And he threw the vase which was on the table on the ground. Bayan, I hate you. You ran to your room and closed the door shut. At your room, you sat on the bed and wiped your tears. Bayan, you don't even hear my reasons. I will not talk to you. Let's see, what will you do? You mumbles yourself. Meanwhile, Jungkook, he sat down on the couch and messed his ears. Jungkook's boo. I shouldn't have shouted at her. But she came late. Next day morning, Jungkook woke up and went to check on you, but didn't saw you anywhere. He knew you left it to college. At college, you are sitting at your class with Jimin. Jimin, what happened yesterday? Bayan, we had a big argument. I'm not going to talk to him any soon. He shouted at me for no reason. You know why we became late yesterday. Timescape at home. You reached home and saw Jungkook at the living room. You didn't look at him and hardly went to your guys' shared bedroom. Jungkook slowly followed you at the room. You was taking your dresses from the closet. He came and stood behind you. You was about to go, but he held your hand and you looked at him. Next day, Jungkook decided to meet Jimin. After class, Jungkook called Jimin and told him to come Access Cafe. At Access Cafe, Jungkook, hey Jimin. Jimin, hello. Jungkook, how are you? Jimin, I'm good. What about you? Jungkook, well, I guess you know what's happening. Jimin, yep. Had an argument with Wayan, right? Jimin, we was about to inform you, but both our phones didn't have charge. Jungkook, no, I'm very guilty. I shouted at her. She flinched, and I even threw a vase on the ground. Jimin, you should apologize. Jungkook, I did, but she didn't forgive me. Time skip. Next day after college. You was at your class with Jimin. Bayan, what happened? Why is everyone screaming and all? Jimin, well, you didn't so? We have a new professor for business. Bayan, what happened to Mr. Lee? Jimin, he is in leave for 1 week. Bayan, oh. Jimin, everyone is saying he's so young and hot. Bayan, you know everything, right? You looked at Jimin. Jimin, yes, and Jungkook is here to gain your forgiveness. Bayan, I'm not going to forgive him. Jungkook started the class. All girls was drooling over him. You was glaring at everyone. But who cares? They don't know he's your husband. Jungkook was taking glance at you the whole class. You didn't look at him. You're poor. I will scold Jin for this. But what can I do? Jin and others will agree whatever Jungkook says. I doubt who is their sibling, me or him. At break, you was going to cafeteria. Jimin already went. Bayan, Jungkook, leave me. What are you doing? Jungkook, I am hugging my wife. Bayan, this is a college. Leave me. He break the hug and looked at you. Jungkook, I'm sorry for whatever I did. Bayan, I don't want your sorry. Keep it yourself. You pushed him aside and left. Jin, Bayan, do you know what? I had to send Mr. Lee to a vacation for Jungkook. He said he wants to be a professor at the uni for you. Namjoon, now Jungkook is there and it's fun. Hosoi, yes, it is. Taeyong, I also want to be a professor. Jin, no. I'm the principal. That doesn't mean all can be professors. Namjoon, Jimin and Bayan, go and complete it. Jimin, I didn't laugh. Why should I go? Namjoon, you also have homework, so go. Jimin, next year we will graduate. I will make all of you do homework. Yoongi, oh, I hate homework. Bayan, me too. Jimin, same. Yoongi, Jungkook, we have a mission tomorrow night. Don't forget that. Jungkook, I will not. The guys talked for some time and later everyone left. You are John Bayan, 23 years old, last year in uni. Your husband is John Jungkook. He's a mafia plus businessman. You and Jungkook's was a love marriage. 1 year ago, you guys got married. You have three brothers, Kim Seokjin, Kim Namjoon, and Kim Taeyong. Jungkook came to the room but didn't saw you. He saw you standing at the balcony. He came and stood near you. You didn't look at him. He kissed your shoulders and left from there. Next day, you didn't saw Jungkook home. You guess he left early today, but he had prepared breakfast for you. It was your favorite. You had it and went to college. At the class, Jungkook was taking classes. You cannot take your eyes off from him. You're poor. He's so hot. I never thought I will witness this. He's a hot professor. Suddenly, Jungkook looked at you. You and him had eye contact. Jungkook smiles at you and again started to teach. You was walking through the hallway with Jimin. That's when you saw the hall topper of your college talking to Jungkook. She was asking him some doubts. You and Jimin went and hid behind the pillar. Minji, Mr. Jen, can you tutor me after class? I want to score high marks in business. Jungkook, Mr. V will be back soon. I will talk to him. He will tutor you. Minji, but Mr. Jan? Ryan, OMG, I'm sorry, Mr. Jan. I thought it was my brother. You smile at him. Jungkook, oh, it's okay. I will get going. Minji, don't you have eyes? Ryan, oops, I guess I don't. Minji, you made him uncomfortable. Ryan, I don't mean to. Jimin, oh my god, don't ask me. I don't wanna look at her. Ryan, oops, my bad. And I know you tried to hit on my brothers and he gave you detention. Minji, you both and your brothers go to hell. Time skip at home. It's 12 a.m. and Jungkook is not home. You're worried. Whenever he goes for missions, you cannot have peace. And this time you guys are ignoring each other. Suddenly the bell rings and you open the door. It was Jungkook and he was perfectly fine. You hug him. He smiles and hugs you back. Jungkook, I'm fine. Bayan, I was worried. Next day at college, everyone was doing their work. Jungkook was checking some papers. That's when a boy came and sat near you. Well, today Jimin is absent. You looked at him. Jungkook saw the guy coming and sitting next to you. He stopped his work and looked at the guy. Steve, tomorrow we are going to a trip. Will you spend time with me? Bayan. I'm not sure. All will be in a team. Time skip at home. You lay down on the bed. You're poor. I miss Jungkook. I forgave him a long ago, but I just want him to try, and it's fun to see him doing all this. I will talk to him soon. Jungkook's poo. I miss her. I miss her hugs, kisses, everything. I should have controlled my anger and should have talked to her properly that day. Next day. Today, your department is going on a 1 day trip. You are excited because Jungkook is also coming. Inside the forest, everyone gathered around. Hosei, students, Don't go anywhere without our permission. So let's make a team and we will build the tents. Okay, so I will give 5 minutes. Make your teams. Everyone started to make their teams. Steve, can we be a team? Brian, why not? We can. He smiled. Jimin, are you sure? He mumbles to you and you nod. Okay, then we can be a team. Steve smiles. Jungkook was looking at you. After some time, you all built the tents. Hosok, okay, everyone, build the tents. Now let's eat something. After some time, you all started hiking. You was walking in between Jimin and Steve. Jungkook was behind you with Namjoon. Jin and Hosuk was with other students with some other teachers. Steve, you look pretty today. You look that Steve. Bain, thank you. Suddenly you lost your balance and was about to fall, but Steve catch you by your hand. Bain's mind. Let's make Jungkook more jealous. Bain, Steve, you look more handsome today. Steve, really? Bain, yes, this jacket suits you well. Steve, thank you, Bain. Jungkook, can you both stop talking? And please walk fast. He rolled his eyes. Jimin and Namjoon chuckles. After some time, you all reached the mountain. The view from there was so beautiful. You are standing alone looking at the view. That's when Jungkook came and stood next to you. You looked at him. Jungkook, how long will you stay mad at me? I miss you so much. You smile at him. Wyan, I miss you too. He smiled at you. Let's reach home. Time skip at night. Everyone gathered around the campfire. You were sitting between Jimin and Steve. Jungkook was opposite to you. You both locked eyes with each other. Suddenly, Steve stood up. Steve, everyone, I have some things to say. I know this is not the proper time to say this, but I cannot control my feelings anymore. He looked at you. Steve, why please give me a chance? Brian, I'm sorry, Steve. Steve, look, I'm good looking and I never got into any troubles. Then why? Suddenly someone else spoke and it was Jungkook. Jungkook, cause she already have someone else in her life. Steve, what? Jungkook came and stood. Jungkook, yes it is. We are married for 1 year. Jin, that's enough. Now everyone discovered everything, right? Jungkook and Wyan, you guys can go home. Jungkook, okay. He looked at everyone. Bye guys, you and Jungkook left. Time skip at home. You went inside the room and sat on the bed. Jungkook came and sat near you. Jungkook, I'm sorry. Did you forgive me? Bayan, I did. But don't ever raise your voice at me for no reason. If anything like this happens again, I will never talk to you again. And first hear my reason before questioning me. Jungkook, I will. Promise, I will never do anything like this. You smile at him.